Good morning, everyone. I am Samson Geraldine Q.
And I'm Regina Heraliana. And we are from Group 2, 11 St. Bernadette. Today, we are going to discuss and present a research about the perception of online thrift sellers towards their monthly income amidst a pandemic. In this research, the outcome of online thrift selling in the Philippines is set to be examined and studied. This study wants to examine and secure a monthly income stream, particularly in the event of pandemic, and also it demonstrates the possibility to help people run their business by making more profits and increasing the value of their savings while selling online to consumers.
Freak 2005, it was recorded that in 1300s, several European cities embraced the trade of second-hand clothing, when recently and newly finished garments are so expensive and could not afford to purchase by the majority of people. Meanwhile, the removal of guide regulations and the preference of stylish clothing during the same period paved the way for the usage and consumption of old clothing. Conversely, second-hand garments were not accepted and acknowledged by others because they had been worn by previous owners, which in turn lost much of their original monetary value and even regarded as unwanted trash and rags, that negatively affecting the consumer's perception of the second-hand clothing trade due to its possible adverse health. He explained that the thrift shop and purchasing of second-hand goods have come a long way since they first emerged. With the advancement and evolution of technology and internet, the selling of second-hand garments online emerged. It is also believed that in today's technology growth, online selling of used clothes is more profitable and lucrative compared to physical stores. According to Bill's 2021, online second-hand shopping grew to 27% and projected to shrink by 23%. She added that almost 64 million used clothes was bought in 2020. Online stores, retailers, and capable of marketing and selling products from any part of the world. In online markets, consumers have to rely on extinct cues such as brand name, store name, price, and country of origin. Moreover, prior literature suggests that trust plays an important role in online shopping.
Furthermore, in the Philippines, second-hand clothing, or most likely known as ukay-ukay, also grew reception to the general public. In 2001, the Philippines imported 29 billion US dollars or 116 billion pesos worth of consumer goods, approximately 6% higher than the previous year's imports of 2.25 billion US dollars. Meanwhile, with the rise of coronavirus, buying and selling of second-hand clothing in the Philippines significantly decreased with the restriction of the government in the importation as possible carriers of the viral disease originated from Wuhan, China. The purpose of this is to inform the audience about the online thrift sellers' monthly profit expectation in the midst of pandemic, as well as to assist them understanding how the pandemic is affecting online thrift sellers. This research will support people who are just starting a business because it will help them discover and learn different strategies for making their business successful. This study concentrated on the profits of online thrift sellers and would focus solely on buyers and customers' perception of online thrift shopping. The primary aim of this study is to substantially broaden the spectrum of second-hand clothing, buying, and selling conducts. And that's the summary of our research. Again, I'm Regina Heraliana. Always remember that the true entrepreneur is a doer and not a dreamer. And success is not a key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening.